Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Rewire. What I want to start doing is some app reviews. Like, we're in 2017 and one of the coolest things is that there is an app for everything, and there's actually a lot of different mindfulness apps out there. So if you're interested and just kind of want to test the waters and see what this whole thing's about, like, I'm going to review some of the apps that I've tried out, see which ones I like, see which ones I don't like. And today I'm going to be talking about an app called Headspace. So Headspace is an app where some of you might have heard of it. Like, I don't know about where you live, but here in Las Vegas, I don't really see billboards or anything, but I've heard that there's billboards and signs and ads in like places like New York or Los Angeles. And yeah, I tried this out because actually one of my friends who doesn't even really practice mindfulness, he told me that he got it and he wanted to try it, him and his fiance, so I went and checked it out. So I want to say this. I think there's pros and cons for it if you're just starting out and just want to test this thing out. So one of the things is that the best part about it is it's free to download, and you get like this 10-day kind of trial. It gives you like almost like a 10-day challenge, right? Where you're going to get 10 days worth of mindfulness practices that you get to test out. Now, after that, you can subscribe. I personally haven't. I'm cheap, and I really want to know more about something before I subscribe, and I haven't done that much research, but I really love the 10-day trial. So what I love about it is that, you know, when you do this, when you do the 10-day trial, like, it's very educational. Like, every other day, they have like this little cartoon that kind of explains why you're even trying this out, what it's going to help you with, and then it also answers some questions that a lot of people have about, am I doing this right? This is too hard. You know, a lot of people want to quit and give up. Like, there's one cartoon on there where it talks about our thoughts and following our thoughts, and, you know, and that's one of the main reasons people don't try this, but it explains how to get through that and get past it. And each one of these for the 10-day trial or challenge is about 10 minutes long. In my experience, that's the only downside. For me personally, with somebody who has a mind that never stops going, and I started out my mindfulness practice with about 1 minute. And it took me a while to get to 3 minutes, and it took me a while to get to 5 minutes. And now, you know, after about a year of practicing, I can do maybe like 15 to 30 minutes depending on how my day is. So the 10 minutes might be a little much for some of you, but on the other hand, you know, this might just be my personal experience, because my friend who doesn't even practice mindfulness, really, him and his wife both did this 10-day thing and they didn't have any issues. So you might not have any of the problems that I did. One of the other benefits of this is too, and what I love about each of the 10-minute mindful practices that it does is, it introduces you to multiple practices, right? So like, I've done a breathing technique on here, or labeling emotions. During that 10-minute span, they do different mindfulness practices. So you get, you know, counting breaths, you get a body scan, you know, you do labeling emotions, you do, you know, all these different things. So you're kind of introduced to all these different practices, and then you can kind of dissect it and say, okay, this one was harder. Hey, I really like this one. And then after that, you can kind of find an app that is where you can find these like specific practices. So I highly recommend just at least checking it out. You know, it's 10 days, find 10 minutes. And something I'm a big proponent of is that we have to find time for our mental health. I'm a very busy guy. I work a lot. I have an 8-year-old son, but my mental health is so important that I have to find at least 10 minutes of my day to practice some of these things to get recentered, get my balance back, and kind of move forward with my day, or even unwind from a day. So I highly recommend it. Once again, the app is called Headspace. It's free to download. If you like, you can do the subscription. It talks about some of the added features that are added in it, but it should be on both Apple and Android. And they don't sponsor me in any way. I just want to kind of do these reviews of different apps so I can give you some more information so you can have these tools and test them out for yourself. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you check out the app or some other apps, and maybe you can tell me about ones that you found that you like, and I can test them out too, because I'm always on the hunt for new ones. But yeah, if you like this video, you know anybody who's interested in checking out mindfulness, like it, share it with your friends, and I will see you next time. Thanks.